Hello everybody, hope you're doing well, staying safe, staying healthy, also staying sane, finding some things to do and be productive with your time, or at least entertained. Just want to start this week with a little bit of review and try to cover what we can in this final week of assignments. So the first thing I'd like to do is just review a little bit. What have we learned so far? We started with an assignment about two terms, weather and climate. So this first term, weather, is the daily conditions of the atmosphere. It's what's happening on the short term, just like right now or this week. Just looking at, is it raining, is it windy, what's the temperature of a short amount of time, like a day or a week. Number two is the term climate. This is the average weather over a much longer period of time. So we might look at like 10, 20, 30 years of data and come up with average temperatures or average rainfall for an area. Number three, the atmosphere, we learned, is made up of gases that surround the Earth. And in that layer that's closest to the Earth, called the troposphere, that's where all weather is going to be happening. Right there in that troposphere layer. Number four, the atmosphere has several layers. We learned that there's a troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, there's even an exosphere, and these different layers, they each are different and they allow life as we know it to survive on Earth in different ways. They each have different jobs that they do. That have allowed life to exist here on Earth as we know it. So below those kind of little review items are some questions. So I put a few pictures here. So I want you to look at the image. Does it show an example of weather or climate? So it's raining right now in this place at this time. You can see these people are looking like they're trying to get out of it. Is that an example of a weather situation or climate? This picture below is looking at geography areas and kind of what they tend to be. For example, the tropical areas are all in green. Another picture, this is Chihuahua, Mexico. I heard it's going to be hot next week. So if someone made that statement, are they talking about weather or climate? And this is for Lakewood, Colorado. Just some data over time. These red line represents average highs, and the blue line is average lows for each of the different months, January through December. So if someone were to say the average temperature in Lakewood, Colorado in May is 68 degrees Fahrenheit, are they talking about a weather example or a climate example? So the Earth has an atmosphere. That's great. What is that? And then kind of the next part is, why is it important? For each of the following layers, match it to the description. So there's a little description for each of these four layers, and your job is to figure out which of these four layers goes with each of these descriptions. If you scroll down a bit, kind of the new information for today is about the greenhouse effect. So weather and climate are important concepts. We deal with them each day, planning our activities and so on, and then looking at the overall health of the Earth. And a big part of that is the warmth that we get from the sun, and the greenhouse effect is really what's keeping this planet habitable. So people sometimes regard the greenhouse effect as being a bad thing, but without the greenhouse effect, we would not be here. Life as we know it would not exist on this planet. The atmosphere acts as a giant blanket. It keeps the Earth warm with an average temperature of about 14 degrees Celsius. Without this atmosphere, the surface temperature would be around negative 18 Celsius, much too cold for life as we know it to exist here. So there's a little video. Please watch that in its entirety. It talks about greenhouse effect. So after you've watched the video, use the information that's in the video, please, to tell me what is the greenhouse effect. Just basically describe it, And why is Earth's average temperature going up? So you've probably heard of like climate change, global warming, things of this nature. Why is that happening? The video explains what's going on to cause that. And then it also mentions some things that we can do to reduce the amount of greenhouse gases that are in the atmosphere and therefore causing the temperature to rise. So that's the end. I hope you have a great rest of your day. After this week, there will not be any new assignments added. You will have next week to complete any late or missing assignments. School is ending and summer break is starting very soon, so you're almost there. It's just crazy. You're going to be ninth graders real soon. I'm super excited for you. I hope you're excited to begin high school. It's going to be a great time. A lot of work, but you can do it. Do your best. High school really can be great if you get involved in some things and participate. It's a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy your summer and your high school experience when that starts. But in the meantime, take care. And if you have any questions, please come to the Google Meet or email me. Several of you have been reaching out and stopping in, so I appreciate that. Take care. This little boy just turned the TV up on me. Hey, you. Hey, you.